Hello guys, what's going on? Today we have this logarithmic equation right here. Pretty interesting one. We want to figure out the value of x that will satisfy 8. But before we start, pause the video, relax and give it a try first. And if you are done, you can come back to the video. Now, let's get right into it. First things first, I would like to keep this term right here and then transpose the whole of this. And if I do that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have log base 10 of 2x squared minus 1, then minus, because the whole of this is positive, so it's going to be negative, then log base 10 of 1 half minus x over 10, and this is equal to 1, where this one right here is this. Cool. Now check this out. This is a term containing log. This is also a term containing log. And the bases are also the same. If this happens, we can actually apply one of the laws. Remember, we are taking the whole of this from this. And I think from law 2, it says that if you have a term containing log and another term containing log, and of course, if the bases are the same, then and they are subtracting, we can divide. So check this. This is going to be log base 10. I'll put square bracket just like this. Then we have 2x squared minus 1 divided by everything here. So this is going to be 1 half minus x over 10. Let me put this in parentheses, then close my square bracket, and this is equal to 1. Easy. Next step, let's go ahead and then combine these two fractions so that things will be pretty much easy. So this is going to be log base 10 of 2x squared minus 1 divided by, now combining these two fractions, we have to ensure we have a common denominator. And from here, the common denominator is just 10. 2 goes into 10 5 times. 5 times 1 is 5, so this is going to be 5. Then minus 10 goes into itself 1 times x. That is going to be minus x. And of course, this is equal to 1. Let me put this in parentheses so that it will look nice. And from here, by the way, this law that I just applied here, you can find a link right here. Check it out. Why this is true. Cool. Now, how can we get rid of this log right here? Two ways. It's either we use the definition of log or we rewrite this one in different form. From the definition of log, we are saying that log is the inverse of exponential function. So what is the exponential function whose inverse is this right here? That is pretty much simple. This is how to get that exponential function. 10 to what power will give us the whole of this? And it is saying 1. So the exponential function whose inverse is this right here is just this. 2x squared minus 1 divided by everything right here, that is 5 minus x divided by 10 is equal to 10 to the power 1. 10 to the power 1 will give us this right here. And this is the exponential function whose inverse is this right here. Pretty interesting. But guess what? Everybody knows that 10 to the power 1 is still 10. So I'm going to get rid of this. And by the way, the second method is this way. We can rewrite this one as log base 10 of 10. Why base 10? Because we have base 10 here. And if we equate the whole of this to what we have here, we see that this and this one will go, and we'll be left with the whole of this is equal to 10. And we'll still be getting the exact same thing here. Pretty interesting. Let me get rid of this one and then proceed quickly. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's solve this exponential equation. First things first, I'm going to multiply each side of the equation by the denominator, which is 5 minus x divided by 10. Then I'll also do the exact same thing right here over 10. And we see that the whole of this will cancel out this. And on the left-hand side, we have 2x squared minus 1 is equal to the right-hand side. This and this one will also leave. And we are left with 5 minus x. Because of this term right here, it makes everything quadratic equation. And to solve any quadratic equation, you have to first equate everything to 0. So to do that, we have 2x squared plus x, because this is negative, then we are going to have negative 6 is equal to 0. How can we solve this? What I would like to do is that, remember, this is quadratic equation where the leading coefficient of the x squared is more than 1. So to deal with this, you have to first multiply these two by, this is making negative 12. Then we find two factors that their product will give us negative 12, but their sum will give us the coefficient of x, which is 1. And I think that is pretty much easy. It's going to be 4, negative 3. So I'm going to replace this x right here with these two factors. So we are going to have 2x squared plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. And from these two terms, 2x is common, so I will take it out and we are left with x plus 2. Then from here, negative 3 is common. I'm going to have to take it out. Then we are left with x plus 2, and this is equal to 0. X plus 2 is common, so we can also factorize that. And so we are going to have x minus plus instead, and this is multiplying 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Product of two factors is 0. It's either this one is 0 or this right here is also 0. Interesting. So x plus 2 is equal to 0, and this implies that x is equal to negative 2 as one of the solutions, or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, and x is equal to 3 over 2. And this is the other solution. So ladies and gentlemen, we have two solutions for this. The first one is x is equal to negative 2, and the second one is x is equal to 3 over 2. I believe you found the video useful, and by the way, check out how to prove all the laws of logarithm. In fact, I have it right here. Check it out, and see you again on the next video. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.